Hi and welcome to Stumbling Through the Stanley Parable, and I'm doing this just after Fur Fright. I've been asleep for about 4 hours every night, and frankly this might finish me off. And this is a very special episode because beside me I have Whitney, who should be sitting here.
Hi, I'm Whitney.
So we're going to be going through this together based on the information that we got from the demo, which frankly wasn't much.
I really liked the demo. Demonstration. Not demo, it was a demonstration.
It was a demonstration. The demonstration. It never got to a demonstration.
It did. I think it did. It really intrigued me, at least, the demonstration. And also, we watched a couple different people doing it, and David doing it, and it was so interesting how everybody kind of did the same things.
They did. Mostly ran around terrified. I'm going to see if I do the same thing with the real game now. Let's try.
Did you notice how you could see everything on the screen and it went on
forever? Yeah, it went on forever.
Never.
Down and down and down. Much like the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, he's Stanley!
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
You don't know that he's Stanley.
Employee
That's
number
Stanley.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
It looks a lot
Orders
like my
came
desk.
to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Somebody's
This is what
watching
employee
Stanley.
427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Oh.
And Stanley was happy.
I'm unhappy already.
How
And then
creepy.
one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I guess you're supposed to step out of the office.
Okay, let's do the opposite of stepping out of the office. So we've got, I don't know what that is.
Pencil sharpener. It's an electric pencil sharpener.
Oh wow, I need one of those.
Do you? We should get you one.
Okay. What does this say? Hate Monday. Well, presumably I hate Mondays. But yeah, I would hate every day for this. Now this does look familiar, doesn't it?
All of his
Yes,
co-workers
we've been
were
in
gone.
here.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Don't go to the meeting room yet.
Alright.
Look in those cubicles.
431.
No matter how hard Stanley
42.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, more mugs. Reread. Let's. Oh, hang on. What's down here? G18F1. Okay, remember
Partition core. It's funny how this guy knows what we're doing and is commenting on it.
Yeah, funny is not quite the word I would use to describe
Uncanny? Do you like the word uncanny?
it. Not when it's happening to me.
What should we call him? I think we should call him Bert.
Bert. Okay,
Bert,
I just
the
call him
narrator.
that man from the Tesco adverts.
Oh, where's the meeting room?
It might be the only room without a number. No, it's not that one.
Look at all the boxes.
Boxes, keyboards, mugs. Loads of mugs.
Is there anything in the drawers? Can we open the drawers?
I don't think I have an action button. Oh, I do, but it makes just a keyboard noise.
Because that's all Stanley
That's all he does.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Enter
Absolutely.
the door on your right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
This game's beginning to scare me. Well, I use the word beginning.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
We've been in here too,
It had really
David.
been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
He's really commenting on how well this game is made.
There's that weird alcove and there's the bright sunlight outside that seems to lead nowhere.
Yes. really, really worth it being here in the room.
What do all the mugs say
Room
this
so
time?
utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have
Number one,
mysteriously
Dad.
vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'm looking at the mugs, not the chairs and the paintings. I can sort
At
of...
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Oh, what?
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I really like
It
this.
says I can't jump down there.
I love the achievement.
Okay, let's get out of here before it reads me anymore.
Stanley sat up, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back
Let's
to
go this
business.
way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie if you are lying right now. Stop. I'm not lying.
Okay, well, this is a change of scenery.
It looks like blueprints
Mm-hmm. And
and a drafting table.
Yeah.
We use those at my work.
aren't you fancy?
Yes.
I just use a cardboard box.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. But if you're dead, do you really care? I'm just wondering.
$5,000 then death, or death then $5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Oh dear.
I realize that investing your trust
hang
in
on a minute.
someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
When people tell me that
There's
they're not
someone
my
you've been
enemy,
neglecting,
I don't
Stan.
really believe them.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh,
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh.
I don't like the sound of this.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is she? Have we jumped ahead in the story?
I don't know. Right, we're definitely backstage now. Oh, let's not go down there.
Doesn't it seem like we made something happen that wasn't supposed to happen?
Narrator, I've changed my mind.
Bert. We named him Bert.
Bert! Alright, I'll go in here.
Oops.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Let
to
me out.
reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Unplug it.
As Stanley picked up the
Oh, God,
phone,
I did.
a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one...
I didn't think that would work.
Oh, goodness.
I'm sorry.
Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I'll put it back in.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken.
It's because-
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect
Let
choices.
me
and to
just
think I've been
hide
letting you
under
run
this
around
wall.
in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
I'm sorry.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
No.
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my
Oh my
watch.
God.
I'm going to stop
Stanley
the game for a
was
moment
made
so we
for
can
just
educate
this
you
purpose.
properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What?
I really love meta
Choice.
games.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Am I having a nightmare?
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of
that's
impoverished
Wait a
third
minute.
world nations. Or he could systematically set fire
colonialism,
to
anyone?
every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
We don't talk
Which
about it.
choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make
Help.
sense, in all
with
likelihood,
this
that
game
person
right
is
now.
not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh, what? Oh, wait,
We're
hang
supposed
on.
to practice.
I'm in the PowerPoint presentation now. What happened to the game? Oh, yeah, yeah, it's 9:45. I'm supposed to be in bed.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8?
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Oh, no.
And
I
the
feel
feeling
so
should
small.
subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
Ah,
What?
welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Oh,
But
no.
not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
And see what the correct thing to do would have been.
What?
This way, please.
Oh.
Go through that door.
Ah! Oh, back to normal. Okay.
How come this scares you so much? I find
It's-
this fascinating.
It's reality breaking down around me. How can you not be scared?
But it's not reality because
Now that we know your choices are
Remember, it's only a
meaningful,
game.
we
Remember,
can't
it's only
have
a
you
game.
jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Oh, no.
That story
No.
would make no sense at all.
No, it
We
wouldn't.
just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I'm not well equipped to deal with this game.
I like that it's aware that it's a game. Okay.
Phew. Okay. I noticed that they put a fence around the cargo lift that time, so I couldn't
we
jump
allowed-
off it even though I wanted to.
So we're going back to the right door.
I think-
Is that what they're trying to get us to do?
I think we are, and I haven't seen any way to argue with
Almost
it this
there.
time.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
What does Mug say?
Fuel.
Right. Well, that was worth it.
So the correct ending is happy.
Maybe.
Stanley lives out his life with his wife.
Now remember,
Happily.
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be
not
fine.
up to the task.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
They aren't open.
Thank you, narrator. Okay, let's go there. No, of course not. Let's go this way.
No!
Oh,
Why did you
Jesus.
do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. Something's wrong here. Yeah, I wish I hadn't done that.
Well, I was going to tell you to go through the door on the
You
left.
where? Oh, right, let's do that.
Go-
Okay, this looks normal enough.
Go through.
It's
go
fine,
through.
it's fine. Okay, story's back on track. Story's back on track.
Doo-doo-doo.
Okay, so here's our... Oh, God.
Ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Ooh.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was
looks
so
like something
special
you'd write
about
on a
seeing
wall,
the game
David.
undone?
Oh, thank-
Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
You can't
I
be
erase
incorrect
that
in a
knowledge.
story.
I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Oh,
Is
no.
it better to shut the game down entirely?
What?
To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer.
No.
What do I do? What do I do?
I'm shutting down the game instantly. That would suit me fine,
No,
actually.
I have to.
Use some
I have to shut the
creativity.
game down. I have to.
Where are those chairs going?
I have
Nowhere,
to.
into the floor. They're falling into
Oh,
the
oh,
floor.
oh, no, it's back. Oh,
No, he's shutting it down. Oh,
That was a mistake.
that's amazing. Wait, maybe it'll reboot.
Where am I? Oh,
I'm here.
Oh, phew.
I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish.
where am I?
But you, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
I don't know.
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine.
We're
and
gonna
you
have to
run
play
it
this
into the
game
ground.
twice.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Once is enough.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He
Oh!
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yep.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh!
Behave exactly as Stanley
Help!
would. That
Oh,
means
it's
choosing
reset.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh my god. I don't know, David. I kinda-
Left!
Okay.
Meeting room, please be normal.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find
Talk
an answer
less.
there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker.
Present co-workers from not supporting anymore. Let it all up inside you. Take it out passive aggressive from other co-workers.
Yep, that's how I do it.
Lovely. Okay.
This looks a lot like a certain company's.
They've got a lot of brooms.
Well, you have to label the
Coming to a
broom
staircase,
closet in
Stanley
case
walked
people don't know where
upstairs
it
to his
is.
boss's office.
This is an awfully familiar looking staircase.
Yeah, but I think at the top of it was something evil before.
There's something evil here.
Yeah, who has this red velvety wallpaper?
I know, it makes no sense unless you're Dracula.
Maybe it's Dracula.
Oh, there's the icon of the game. Look, you can see it on the taskbar. Oh, he can't look down the taskbar, but you can.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door
That
lay
door
all the
is
answers to
scary.
his questions.
Don't
And
go
beyond all
through that
probability,
door.
he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
What's the speak
He
button?
drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 114. Are you listening to me?
Stanley spoke the code.
I can't!
Night Shark 115. He
Night
spoke
Shark
it into the
115.
receiver, right there on the wall.
Is it picking up the microphone? I don't know what this game does anymore. I like, by the way, that you're not scared by reality breaking apart, but as soon as we come to this,
I'm
it's like,
sorry, is there a
a
problem?
door!
Yes,
You
there's
didn't
a
mishear me,
problem.
did you?
Yes.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Oh, Night Shark 115. This is like what happens whenever I call Comcast.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect
I am the
Stanley
most
shows for his
expensive
choices.
boss.
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know.
Help,
you
call
could
the
have gone
police.
through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
I can't say anything.
Oh no, where? What?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors.
Where am I?
He entered the door on his left.
I'm not in the map. Let me in. No,
No,
Stanley,
I'm here.
we're not Stanley anymore.
is everything okay?
No!
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Ah!
I need you to walk through the door.
What?
Are you listening to me?
Thank you for making me never sleep again.
All right.
Does that mean it's always going to break down? Because you never are able to say
Stanley needs you
anything?
to make a decision.
Because it can't
cannot
pick up
exist
the
without you.
microphone.
Do you understand me?
No, there must be some way through it. And, okay, so that was our attempt at the Stanley Parable. And I think there will be many more to come.
We're going to have to play it again.
Yeah.
And do exactly what...
So I would, yeah, go on, download this game and play through it, and don't do what we did. And
Or do what we did.
yeah, your choice. It's always your choice. Just whatever you do, try to get away from this narrator.
But only make 8 choices. Apparently that's really important.
8.
8 choices.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
This is brilliant.
All right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.